Well, I think this is the one we've been dreading for years.
It is. I think we've been putting it off because we just knew how bad it was actually going to be.
And it is as bad as what you thought it was
yeah,
going to be.
It is, it is. I think after the shock of what happened with the last one that I'd done in the little sort of vestibule where the whole thing came down.
And you were
on my own.
On your own.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit cautious now with how we do it.
Yeah.
So
just for understanding, this is underneath where the gutter had completely failed. So right now we're above the old back doors, and this is the window that had fell in just from all the
rain.
Yeah.
Coming in, obviously all the water ingress. So it's obviously just collapsed in.
Yeah.
This was the first window that we replaced when we got this done. But because it wasn't properly sealed in yet, we need to get this done because this is going to start rotting relatively soon.
Yeah.
If we don't get this done. So first beam's out.
And you can't really call it a beam, can you? Because there's like, this is it.
Bearing in mind, this is the stone.
One of the stones.
This is one. That one. I can't even lift it.
This is one of the stones.
That's what was resting on that.
Yeah. And
it's crazy.
There's loads more of these up there. Luckily, we're hoping that they're all
pretty
secure and in place. What these are, it's just an infill from above the window to like the third floor, really, isn't it?
There's no structural integrity in any of it. It's just literally they've used it as old insulation. I think they've just backfilled when they put the beams in. Backfilled above it, and like I say, none of it's held in. None of it. They're literally just stones sat on top of the beams.
Yeah. And with the beams just completely gone now.
At some point it's just going to go like that.
Yeah, I knew it was going to, wasn't it?
So now we need to work out how we're going to get the next beam out, because we can't put the first beam in because then we can't see what stone's going to collapse when we take the second beam out. So I think the best way to do it is we're just going to have to take the acro props down now and slowly start taking that beam out.
I don't know the answer to this one.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one, like say, wherever we do. We've took a lot of the pressure off because the first beam's gone, but the second beam's going to be a bit of a...
Yeah, second beam's just as bad. So, we'll see.
Have a little look.
Yeah, see if it collapses. If it does, at least it'll be out.
One good point.
Yeah.
And you didn't mention the hairy little bugger that was up there a minute ago. It's a good job I wasn't up the ladders because I'd have been out the window.
Yeah, obviously we took a quick little break because as soon as I was taking the last bits of the beam out, a massive spider come running out. So
I'd have just gone.
Yeah, we give it 5 minutes just so he could find
Pack his bags and go.
So we'll see what we can get with the second beam and go from there.
Come on then.
Come on then. Why the hell would you put that up there?
Thank God that is done.
I know, that's been, I think, one of the most
challenging.
And
the biggest
scary,
worry,
really.
yeah, because the stones in it were just horrendous, weren't they?
Yeah, some of them, like I said, Mum had picked one up. One of them was, what, about that big?
Yeah.
That was just sort of pretty much floating in the air, really.
Yeah.
Well, the beam wasn't much. You seen what was left of the wood came down in dust. It didn't come down in, like, there was like, out of all of it, there was 3 pieces, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Out of 3 beams.
Yeah, there's 3 beams, and all of them, we didn't need anything to get the beams out, really. It was just the pressure of the stones on the beams that was causing the problem.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good job done today.
Yeah.
It's been hard and long, but it's
Good.
really
I think it's
good job.
We've all just not wanted to do this. We've avoided doing this for like the last 2 years. We've seen it since the window went in, really, haven't we?
Yeah. And we've been putting it off, but I'm just relieved now that's done.
Yeah.
And obviously we didn't do much filming of getting the beams in and all the stonework in because it was just
quick.
We
were worried because it was starting to
collapse.
There was a stone about this big, and I'm not exaggerating, there was a stone literally about this big. And it was perched, but it was wedged. So it was a case of we got the beams in and built up and around it, secured that back in place, and it's all good now. So
luckily, when we done the 3rd floor, obviously we made the beautiful little window seats, and we made it so we could always get into them. And luckily, it's just straight above it, so we managed to take some of the stone away and then build it back up. Once we got the beams in, so it's
gone well.
Really
it's gone really, really well. I think really well.
And to get it all done in one day is just amazing.
I said a day. Then you laughed at me. No, we've got 2 days to do electrics, and then I'm going on holiday.
So is Jonathan.
You can book into the 400 suite.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There you go. Quicker to get to work then.
You want to swear at my lie?
No, I'm going for a gin and lemonade.
Yeah, so that's that done for now. So hopefully we can get the electrics done.
Friday, Saturday, 2 days we'll have the electrics done.
Yeah.
Then this room's done.
You're off for a jolly tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, so we'll show you that as well. But for now, we're going to go and get a bath and a drink. Yeah, so we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Come on then.
Right.
So, I've kicked everyone out the chateau today. It's just me here. I want to get a job done that's been annoying me for ages. We've got all the ceilings down, we've exposed all the beams, but now we need to treat them for woodworm. Now we'll make sure that everything's clean before we put all the plasterboard back up. There's so much hard work going into making sure we get all these ceilings beautiful and right that we don't want to be pulling them down in a few years' time because we've got problems. So we're getting it all done now. We've obviously treated the top sides. The beams are in superb condition everywhere. There's no real issues with any of the beams. It's just it's purely precautionary to make sure that we don't have any problems in the future. And if there is any small lingering issues anywhere, this will clear it all out. So I've got my xylophone, got my PPE. I'm going to get changed, and I've got hallway in the new 401, the bathroom, the 2 bedrooms, and the salon to do in the new 401. So let's go on. Take me a few hours. So, another good few days' work.
It is, and a job that we've been putting off for so long, finally done. Yeah, it's so good to actually have that done now. It's like a massive relief because...
It is. Yeah.
It was going to have come down at some point. It was going to, like, that. When you see the size of the rocks that we've took out from there, it was coming down.
Well, the first beam, obviously just seen it literally just pull out pretty much.
It was scary, so it's done.
It's done. It's done. And all the beams and all that have been treated out with cellophane, which is good.
Obviously, we'd already treated the upper half. Now we've done the bottom half. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll do the same when we go floor below. When the roofs come down, we'll take all the ceilings down.
Yeah.
So it's literally just be a case of getting it all secure for the long term now.
It is, yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, we've got panels off. I know we don't always show it, but we do treat every piece of wood that we take off.
And every piece of furniture that comes into the chateau, you've got your little spray bottle, haven't you?
Yeah, everything gets the treatment. The skirting boards, coving, as soon as the coving comes off, it all gets sprayed. We do what work we can when it's off. We can't do it all because it takes so long. So people have said, oh, you know, why didn't we sand the panels while they were off? We can't, it just takes too long.
Yeah, we need them back on, and it's not a problem sanding them while they're on anyway.
It's easier than
than
trying to be leaned over a table like this trying to get them.
Yeah. At least you can like work up and down there. And we've got nowhere to put all the panels once though.
No, we can't. It's just too big. So the ones that we can work on and what need work on, we do. We work on them, then we sand them and paint them. But the ones that are so big, they have to go back up straight away. It's just too difficult.
Yeah, because if we took them all off and worked on them individually,
it'd be a big jigsaw and we'd lose the pieces.
Yeah, definitely. So.
It would take forever. So yeah, that's why we put them straight back on. We did put soundproofing behind the wall. Because that wall goes into the 400, so there is some soundproofing in there.
And then the rest of it's a double layer thick brick wall. You can't hear anything through it anyway.
No.
So it's going to be good. We won't hear anything.
Well, we won't.
Well, yeah.
You and Ash might.
Yeah, we might. We're on the 3rd floor. We'll put plenty of insulation in there.
But no, it's all good. Yeah, we don't. There's a lot of things we do, but we don't show. You know.
Yeah, we can't show every single thing because one, it's going to be a long video, and two, it's going to be a boring video. Just showing every little aspect that we do. So we try to show as much as we possibly can in the time frame that we've got.
And stuff that's going to be of interest to you as well.
Well,
Like say me doing all this, it's not something everyone wants to see. It's just
no, you don't want to watch what 2 or 3 hours of someone xylophane and beams.
So.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But there's lots more exciting stuff to come now.
It is.
Now we've got to this point.
Yeah, so we can get the electrics finally in this room.
Yeah.
And we need to start digging out the chandeliers.
Yes, exciting. Shannon, we've been talking about them.
Yeah.
We sort of know, Terry sort of knows what's going in here. Yeah. So you might get a glimpse in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Maybe in the next video.
Ooh.
We've got a big crystal chandelier that we need to get out, and we need to see if it's actually going to be feasible to, one, get it in this room.
Through the door.
Through the doors, you mean?
Yeah. And two, if it's going to actually fit in the room.
Yeah. So yeah, you might see that in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I need to look for some crystal wall sconces to match as well.
Yeah.
Some nice ones.
I'm just going to nod and agree.
Yeah.
Right, so that's it for today.
So I hope you've enjoyed it all. If you have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, it's completely free, and we'll see you in the next video.
No.
Goodbye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.